Okay, so today's date is the 24th. Okay, our agenda is here on the board. We're going to write it here. We're going to do our warm up first. Okay, I'm going to go over the expectation for the homework again. Okay, then we're going to set up our notebook. We didn't get an opportunity to do that yesterday, so we're going to set up our notebook, our interactive notebook today. The abbreviation that sometimes I use for the interactive notebook is IMB. Okay, so you'll see me do that a lot. After which, we're gonna watch a video. It's an inspirational video. Okay, and either while you're watching the video or after the video, I'm gonna give you a goal setting sheet of paper, and we're going to answer some questions about goal setting. And I want you to create a goal for math, just math only, just for this class, okay? Yes.
You got like a sharpener?
No, there's a pencil that's inside the pencil pouch. You can use that, but that's all I got. Just make sure that whatever you take out of the pencil pouch that's connected to your desk, that you just put it back. There's also some hand sanitizer in there. So please make sure that you use that because other people are using the materials. Your homework for tonight is day 2. Okay, your homework for tonight is labeled day 2. You ever have a song in your head like the whole day? Oh, I can't get the song out of my head. It's a commercial, actually. I heard a commercial been in my head all day. I have to YouTube it and watch it just so it'll just be free because it's living rent free. I just need to get it out. Just get it out. You know? Your teacher is weird, okay?
What song did you
No judgment. That welcome back school song. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm like, oh my God. Can't get that song out of my head. I'm like, we here, we here. Why do I keep singing the song? I don't know. But anyway, I got that song in my head. I love it though. It's like an upbeat, when it's like a beat, it's like it's hard to get it out of your head.
Not
Yeah.
really.
You don't like beats?
No,
Oh, I love
do.
beats.
You got your beats down?
Yeah,
Oh,
I love music.
You do?
I do. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do the warm up. I'm gonna give you about a good 3-4 minutes or so, depending on how fast you work or how you process, and then we're gonna go over it. Okay. All right. So let's look at this. This looks a little different than what we did yesterday, doesn't it? Yesterday, when we multiply exponents that have the same base, we were able to add the exponents together, correct? Because this is telling us that 4 is being multiplied 6 times, and then 4 is being multiplied 3 times. So 4 is being multiplied a total of 9 times. Okay? This is different, right? This is a power raised to another power. What do you think you're going to do here? Any ideas? Any guesses? Yes, what do you think, baby?
Actually solve 6 to the 5th power.
Okay, we do want to still write it in exponent form. You can, if that's what they ask you to do, simplify it completely. But in these cases, they just want you to write it in exponent form. So I'm going to go through this with you. Here, when you raise a power to a power, this is technically what it looks like, and then I'll give you the shortcut. You are going to multiply. This is saying you're multiplying 6 5 times, right? Times itself. And you're going to multiply 6 to the 5th power twice. So we got 6 to the 5th power times 6 to the 5th power. Questions about that? So then what is it saying, Ms. Reyes? This is saying that 6 is being multiplied 5 times here, and then 6 is being multiplied 5 times here. So 6 is being multiplied a total of how many times? 10. So what's the short way to do a problem like this? What's a short way to do a problem like this? Yes. Multiply the exponents. When you have a power raised to another power, you can multiply the exponents together. So this is 6 to the 5th. Then we got times 2. And that's how we get 6 to the 10th. This is the shorter way of doing it. Okay? How we feel about it? Thumbs up. I'm good with it. Sideways, I'm a little confused, and that's okay. All right, good deal, good deal, good deal. Okay, good deal, that's okay, good deal. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, that's good, good. What about here? Nobody did it up here. How do you feel about it? Thumbs up, sideways. Sideways, okay. Sideways. All right, good deal. Don't be ashamed. It's okay. I mean, it's only our second day. Y'all really? It's all right. Okay, so let's do the next one. Okay. Remember, this second one looks just like this one. So what did y'all do? What did we do? Ooh, what we do? Nobody knows. Yes.
I did the same thing we did yesterday.
Which is? What did you do?
Oh, so I put the number of tens. So I put 6 tens in a row.
Okay, so you said 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. That's what you did?
Yeah, and then I wrote 10 2 times because of the
Okay.
power.
Very good. That's good. What'd you do after that? Anybody doesn't matter. Go ahead.
I crossed them out like we did this time, but I was confused because this time the top number is bigger.
So you do it the same way we did when we did the bottom one. So we said 10 divided by 10 is what? 1. 10 divided by 10 is what? 1. Okay? So here on the top, we got 1 times 1, and then we got all these 10s. So we got 10 to the what power on top? To the 4th. And then times these 1s is still going to give you 10 to the 4th power. Now on the bottom, 1 times 1 is what? 1. So really your answer is just 10 to the what? 4th power. Okay? All right. Now how we feeling about that? Come on, this or this. Okay? All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 All right. Very good. So let's move to the third one. The square root of 90. The square root of 90. Is it rational or is it irrational? What do you think?
I think it's
Rational.
Okay. Raise your hand if you say that it is rational. That's it. Well, I thought, no, wait a minute. That's not fair. You said rational too, and you didn't raise your hand. Didn't you say rational? Oh, okay. I was like, how you not gonna raise your hand? Okay, so we got 2 people. Okay, so does that mean everybody else thinks it's irrational? Raise your hand if you say it's irrational. Okay, it's irrational. That's right.
What?
What? It is
30 now?
no 30 times 30? What is 30 times 30? 90. Not even 30 plus 30 is 90. It's all good. You're thinking maybe 30 times 3. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Is that what you're thinking? Okay, cool beans. So it's irrational because it's a non-perfect root. Okay, good job. All right, number 4. How do you do number 4? What are we gonna do first? What do we do first? Yes.
Separate the number with a term.
Okay, maybe. I think that you have the right idea, but maybe using the wrong words. Perhaps. Let's think. Okay, so good try. Yes.
So pretty much you do 2y plus 3, that gives you 3y.
Wait. Back up. Skirt. You said 2y. I want to make sure I'm hearing you right. You're saying 2y what now?
Plus 3.
Can you add those together though?
Sorry, 5. You know.
So you can't add those together because if I say, look, this is what I say. If I say I'm gonna add all of the people in the room that have on a pink shirt, then I can only add, I can only add her, right? Can I add anybody else? Can I say that she has 1, 2 people have a pink shirt? No, because she's the only person that has a pink shirt, okay? So you can't combine those terms because they're not alike. Okay, they're not like terms, so can't combine them. So, but you're right. If they could be combined, you would do that step first because you do whatever's in the parentheses first because you use order of operations. So your thought process is right. You would add this if you could. You would do that first. But since I can't do that, what's my next step? Because he's not wrong. Yes. You distribute. You're going to multiply. So you're going to distribute the 5. You're going to multiply 5 times both numbers or terms in the parentheses. What does that give you when you do that? Yes. 10y plus 15 minus, he said 25. Brought that down. Very good. What's going to be the next step? What's next after that? Come on, somebody. Yes. Okay, so you're going to say 15 minus 25, which gives you what? Very good. So we got 10y minus 10. Is there anything we can do after that? No. Okay, because these are not like terms, so this is our final answer. Now, did anybody get that right on their own? Okay. All right, not too shabby. Okay. All right, let's look at number 5. Any ideas? Yes. Yes. Lanyard and push the cone out towards the center of the hall. Okay. Yes. Lanyard is the blue one. Yes, babe.
6 to the second power.
Okay. So 6 to the second power. So what's x equal to then?
6.
Just the 6. Okay. What was your thought process in coming to that conclusion?
The square root of 36 is 6.
Okay. The square root of 36 is 6. Okay.
And you're multiplying it by itself, so it's to the second power.
Very good. Okay. I love it. Now, if I didn't know that information, then what would be the process that I would use to solve this equation? Yes.
You could probably see what numbers could be multiplied to get to.
Okay, that's another way. Yes, perfect. That is another way to do it. See what number can be multiplied times itself to give you the 36. That's perfect. What's another way? Yes.
You can divide.
Not divide, but you're on the right track, though. It looks like division, but it's not division. It looks like division, but it's not division. I'll give you a hint. We did it yesterday. Go back and look at what we did yesterday. Yes. Square rooted. The opposite of squaring a number is square root. So what I'm going to do to get rid of the square is to find the square root on both sides. So what is the square root of x squared? What can I multiply times itself to give me x to the second power? X. X times itself gives you x squared. So the square root of x squared is just x. What is the square root of 36? 6. Questions. When you're solving an equation, you're always going to use the undo operation, the inverse operation, in order to figure out what that missing variable is. Okay? Are you okay? Okay. All right, just making sure. The square root of 14 is between which two integers? Yes. Between 3 and 4. Okay? It is between 3 and 4. How do we know that? We know 3 times 3 is what? 9. So we got the square root of 9 is equal to 3. And we know 4 times 4 is what?
16.
Oops, sorry, y'all. Let me slide this over. 16. The square root of 16 we know is equal to 4. You see how I put 14. Lord Jesus. Put 16, y'all. You see how the square root of 14 is between 9 and 16. These two perfect roots. So since 14, the square root of 14 is between these two perfect roots, The whole numbers that they're equal to is going to be the answer. It's between these two whole numbers. Okay? Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's look at the homework. The expectation for the homework is this. Please make sure that you write the problems on a separate piece of paper and show your work. Do not write on this paper, please. That is there's not enough space to do this stuff. Please write the answer, write the problem on a separate piece of paper, show your work. Problem on a separate piece of paper, show your work. You can use the front and the back sides of the sheet of paper. You can do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on the same sheet of paper. I don't care as long as it's labeled and it's numbered. Okay? So don't waste paper. Don't try to put just because it's Tuesday, put Tuesday on a piece of paper by itself. No. Okay, you can put all of it on the same piece of paper. You just need to make sure that you write down the problem, show your work. Write down the problem, show your work. Questions, comments, or concerns. If you have a question, please just tell me, big or small. Yes.
What if you genuinely can't don't know what to do?
Then text me and say, I don't know what to do. Yes.
How does 28 equal 7 feet?
Well, what number can be multiplied times 7 to give me 28?
4. That's it. I'm so freaking. I don't know.
You got this. You just ain't done it in a while. You'll be all right. Don't do that. You ain't done it in a while, baby cheeks. Put this in your folder. I have names for everything. I have names and sayings for absolutely everything. I don't even know where I get that from. I be making up stuff. Right, take out your your composition notebook. And the first the pages that I passed out. Put that in front of you. This right here. You need a pair of scissors and some glue sticks, okay? And a glue stick. Okay, so this is what I need for you to do. I need you to take your scissors and make sure that you make sure that the pages are together nice and neatly so you don't cut out words. And cut down the center. Cut right here down the center, okay? Cut right here down the center. Put them all together. Don't put them all together so you only have to do it one time. See? Put all 3 sheets together so you only have to cut one time. Yes, baby. It should be in your pouch on the side. Just make sure anything that you use out of the pouch, just make sure that you put it back, okay? So now you have half sheets that we can put in our interactive notebook. Woo-hoo. We ready? All right, so the first sheet, fold this back so you can see it. The first sheet looks like this, and we're going to paste it down.
Did you do it on the first page or
the very first page, yes. The very first page, we're not going to skip any pages, okay? Because we need all of those pages. All of them. I ain't watching TikTok. And every time they have the little slang they do a lot of little slang talk. I'm like, how did I know what that meant? I don't even know. Like all the letters and stuff. I'm just like, it means, and I'm like, how do you know that? I guess a person that makes up words, it's easy for you to figure out what other people's words mean. All right, so where it says belongs to, put your name, your first and your last name, okay? And then beside that, put 6 period. Let me know if I'm moving too fast. We're going to move to the second page. And on the second page, we're going to paste down the rules, classroom rules and regulations. And while you're pasting, I'm going to highlight some things. Your only responsibility is just to paste it down and listen. If you have questions, just let me know, okay? All right, so make sure you come to class on time and ready, prepared to work, okay? Refrain from talking at inappropriate times. Let's make sure we're not talking over each other. If somebody has the floor, let's give everybody respect, okay? And listen to what they have to say. Make sure that when you come into the classroom, we're going to be working on our warm-up. So immediately take out your packet and start working on your warm-up. You don't have to wait for me to say that. You already know that that's coming, okay? Make sure that you don't get up out of your seat without permission. And we've already been doing that. If you don't understand the lesson, and this is like one of the most important things here. If you don't understand the lesson, please just ask. Don't wait for days to go by and not get your question addressed. That's a lot of times I'll say, thumbs up, you get it. Thumb sideways, you are confused, okay? All right, so let me know that you're not getting it, and let's just get some help immediately. Don't wait, okay? Don't wait. We do sometimes we'll use our cell phone in class. You're carrying all of your things with you. You can't have your cell phone out, just on it, texting and talking and all of those things. But there are times where we might take a picture of something so that we can upload to the Canvas page, and that's fine. If you don't have a phone, you just use your camera that's on your laptop. Okay? Everybody's okay? Y'all got it? Okay, expectations. The expectation is that you turn your work in on time. Okay. If you have some circumstances, because we all have life in common and things do happen, you don't have to tell me your business, but you do need to communicate with me that maybe, Miss Reyes, can I get an extension on this or such and such? If you make it habitual, then I'm not going to have that empathy for you because you're always using that as an excuse. Then it becomes an excuse and not really a reason. You know what I mean? Please make sure that you don't take advantage of grace and mercy. Know that it's only there when I need it, because you're gonna be the type of person that just turns things in on time. Okay, but I do have a heart, and I do understand when people get behind. But don't stay behind. Don't stay in that position. You need to communicate and let me know that something's going on. Okay, don't wait till the last minute. We have major projects and things that are due. Don't tell me the day before, Miss Reyes, that I didn't start my project. Just my blood just boils right on over, and grace and mercy just goes right out the window. But I'm trying. The Lord is not through with me yet. Okay, but please communicate, communicate, communicate. Just tell me, Miss Reyes, I'm struggling with starting. I'm not motivated, whatever. But you need to communicate these things so that I can motivate you, or I can help you before the deadline is due. Okay? Also, please, if you turn something in late, don't every day ask me, Miss Reyes, when you gonna grade that. It is not top priority anymore. If it was that important for you to have a grade on it, you would have turned it in on time. Okay? Please don't harass me, because I do feel like that's harassment when you keep asking me over and over and you turned it in late, or you want to be off punishment, so you're gonna harass your teacher about getting it in because you don't want to get a whooping. You don't want to get a whooping. I get it. Was there once, but maybe you don't get whoopings anymore. We used to get beatings. You still get beatings. So your motivation not to get that whooping is to make sure that you have your assignment turned in on time. But if you turned it in late, don't expect your teachers to have it to you in the next breath, okay? Because you turned it in late. So extend grace and mercy if you want grace and mercy to be extended upon you. What else there? That's okay. We already talked about cell phone usage, hallway behavior. Um, Make sure that you have a lanyard on if you're not with the class and it's not a hall change. So when you go to the bathroom, you use the blue. Breakfast in the morning is yellow with your homeroom teacher. The hallway pass over there is the red. Now, my library pass, which we probably will never use in this class, is also red, but it's always on the end. If you forget where those things go, there's a little sticky right above it that'll tell you where to put your lanyard back. If you could just please make sure that you put things back where they belong, that would be great. Okay. Um, the things that are in your pencil pouches, please don't mistake those things for your own. They're for everybody. That's why I put hand sanitizer in there, because 3 other people are probably using those things. So when you use it, use the hand sanitizer to just wash your hands, okay? Got it? And make sure that you put everything back where it belongs. Are there any questions so far? We've already talked about the locker. You've already talked about it with your first period teacher, I assume. You only have 2 locker breaks. Once in the morning, and the second one is when you leave. Okay? Everybody okay? Everybody good? The next page is our syllabus. The syllabus just gives you a brief outline of the class itself and how you get a grade. The course description is at the very top. The supplies, we all have our supplies at this point. Our composition notebook we need to bring every day, and our folder, you need to make sure you bring that every day. Do not throw anything away. Do not throw your packets away until the quarter is completely over. Okay? Do not throw that stuff away. All right? The percentages are here. Homework or independent practice is worth 15% of your grade. Classwork is worth 20. Quizzes and assessments are worth 30%, and interactive notebook and project is worth 35%. This is not written right. This is supposed to be quizzes, test here, and projects in your interactive notebook is worth 35% of your grade. Okay, that is a typo. All right, please make sure that your work is written in pencil. We're going to be taking pictures of our work and uploading it to the Canvas page for a grade. Okay, we do a lot of our updating on putting on the Canvas page on Thursday. I'll show you how to do those things. So please make sure that you bring your laptop or your phone so you can upload work to the Canvas page. Probably this week it'll be Friday because that's when everything is usually due. But I may have the time to show you on Thursday if you decide you want to do it at home. Okay. Calculator. You do need a calculator for this course. Okay. So go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
So we can turn it in like in person, right? We don't have to.
No, you put it on the Canvas page. No, I don't take any paper.
All right.
Okay. All right. That's a good question. Thank you for asking. You're a calculator. You do have to have a calculator for this course. It is a requirement that you have use of a calculator. You can download the calculator from my web page, from the Canvas page, because I do have links. You can there are some links that you can put on your phone if you want to do the calculator on your phone, on the laptop. What is the other option? Let's see. Or you can rent a calculator for $10 from the library. if you decide to buy one, everybody doesn't have $100 to spend on a laptop. I mean, on a calculator. We just don't. That's a lot of money. But if you decide to buy one, you can make sure you get the TI-84 because you'll be able to use that in high school. If you buy the TI-83, you're not going to get much use out of that other than this year. TI-84 is very similar to TI-83. It has all the same functions, just the TI-84 is better. And you'll use that in high school. Don't waste your money buying a TI-83, okay? If you buy one. Any questions about the calculator? All right. Next page is your mathematical practices, and that's the one with the pictures on it. Looks like this, okay? Now, your mathematical practices are just strategies that you can use to solve math problems. So if you get stuck on a problem, go back and read your strategies. Read these strategies to see, let me think about it like this. Let me think about it like that. These are to help you solve problems. And do not forget, if you have a question, which is why I wanted you to sign up for Remind, just ask. Take a picture of the problem, because I could be anywhere. My friends laugh at me because I look at my phone, I'll see a message, and I'll stop. I might write the answer on the back of a tissue, and I'll send it back to you, So just please make sure that you ask questions, big or small, ask them all, okay? As soon as I get the chance to answer your questions, I will. If it's late at night, sometimes I'll answer it if I'm awake, but if I'm not awake, I'll get to it the next day, okay? The next page is the formulas. These are all the formulas that you will have to know for your EOC at the end of the year. EOC is end of course. That's what that stands for. It's not like EOG. EOG is end of grade. Okay? EOC is end of course. Reason why it's end of course versus end of grade is because when you get to higher level courses, that you will have ninth graders in classes that 12th graders are taking. You see what I'm saying? You can't do end of grade anymore when you get to the higher grades. It's just end of course, EOC, instead of EOG. All right. So this end of course, your EOC, these are all the formulas that you're going to have to have memorized for that EOC at the end of the year. Okay. The last page that we're going to paste down for now is going to be this Unit 1 Intro to Functions. That's the last page we're getting ready to paste down. And on it, here are some of the questions that you should be able to answer. I add other questions because I like for you to think more. Some of these questions are too broad. These are the questions that they kind of give us with the unit, but I do add questions, other questions to your essential questions besides just these. But these are the key terms that you will have to know for this particular unit. Okay? And we're going to paste that down. Are there any questions? And guys, please feel free to ask questions if you have them. Are there any questions about anything that I've said? Are you sure? Yes, baby.
So you will be teaching us how to go on our computer and submit it to you?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, I will. Okay. All right. Everybody okay? Y'all all right? Okay, I'm going to show you a video, and then we're going to do goal setting. I'm going to go ahead and give you, as the video is playing, because, we don't have a whole lot of time. We're almost out of time. So we won't be able to see the entire video, but try to get as much out of the video as you can. It's just the inspirational video. Some people think it's cheesy, and that's okay because I like cheese. You know what I'm saying? It's like cheese is what makes it taste so good. Y'all ever heard that commercial before? So I'm gonna go ahead and stop my video.